because that was my baby. Like, the day he left, that shit broke my heart. But, mind you, I still had my own daughter, because at that time I was giving birth to mine, but that shit broke my heart. And, like, the day, I couldn't even say bye. I cried like a punk. Y'all can even ask his mom. I cried like a freaking punk. Like, and I really didn't contact him after that, because I couldn't really talk to him over the phone. It wasn't the same. I couldn't hold him. I couldn't hug him. I couldn't hear him call me mommy. Like, or say I love you. Like, what it is, that's a whole sentimental piece I'm not about to go into, because I feel like I'm just going to go left and I'm not trying to open that door, so I'm just going to leave it closed. But anyways, so I had Ty, like, oh, so I had Ty since Ty was like 10 months old, I want to say. I don't know. Cindy, if I'm wrong, comment it if you follow, whatever, let me know. But I think Ty was like 9 months old when we took him. And, she picked them up. I know we finished preschool, and he was going to kindergarten. So she picked them up, yeah. What, 5 years later? About 5 years later, because I think we got to celebrate that last birthday with him. And then she picked him up that summer. And yeah, I had him that whole time. That was my baby. Still is my baby. Whatever. But my point of doing that was to make the fact that I'm not what people think that I am. Yes, I have a fucked up attitude. And yes, I am fucking insane. I embrace it. I love it. I'm one with it. I don't care. If you got a problem with it, that's y'all, not mine. Because I'm the one that's got to live in this skin and live with it, not y'all. It's me. I wake up to it. I go to sleep to it. So I said all of that to say that you burned the bridge, bro. Like, at the end of the day, I had told you that same day to your face. I got no problem with your kids coming to spend time with the kids, because my daughter is already attached to your kids, because y'all want to make it seem like that was her family when she had her own damn family. Again, the same shit I went through with my motherfucking ex-husband. Ain't that some shit? The karma that my ex-donor did, I'm paying for it. And you know what? It's cool. I'll suck it up and I'll pay for it all day long. As long as my kids don't have to pay for none of it. I will take it all, the whole entire brunt of it. Just leave my babies alone, man. Like, why people keep coming for me? I moved to a whole nother state. Hours and hours away. Don't leave the property where I reside. Barely answer people's text messages or phone calls. People barely have my phone number. I barely answer, like, DMs. And I be forgetting sometimes that if I have a page to support others like me, I gotta be looking at the DMs. But I barely answer them because there's always people trying to get down my pants. I don't got time or patience for that, and that triggers my bipolar huge. So, like, I ignore a lot of shit to stay in my little bubble. You feel me? To stay in my bubble that keeps me out of jail and out of somebody's psych ward. So if I have a do not disturb, ain't nobody home, back the fuck up, no trespassing, bitch, stop. Why do you still keep coming? Cause see, come on the property. Come on the property. Come on the property. Let it be self-defense. Don't put yourself in that situation, and don't put me in it either, please. Please do not. Because the moment that I feel cornered and I feel like it's death or life situation, let's just say this. Before I had my papers to even say that I was crazy, this one over here is, decided he wanted to try me. Oh, you thought I used to let you hit me because I was weak? Nah, bros. That's not how it's going down. But trust me, the moment that I really feel like my life is threatened, and it's me or you, yeah. Thought was almost slit. almost like, literally I had to hear them words of, like, what the fuck are you doing? Or like, I don't remember what it was, or I was playing or something. Then I stopped and I looked at him, gave the same disclaimer I'm giving now. If I ever feel like it's going to be you or me, it's going to be you, because I have a child to raise. And I'd be damned if my child has a fucked up childhood like I did. Yo, having no trees don't work. My medication don't work. And when people keep coming for me, there's only but so much this medication does. Them homicidal shit, that don't go nowhere. That don't go nowhere. It does not go nowhere. I'm not the same person people used to know from even a year ago. Like, my joint has gotten bad, and I'm not trying to put myself in no situation where I'm going to end up in somebody's stinking jail cell. I'm not. When somebody's psych ward because I done did something because you pushed me to the limit, I'm not going to do that. And this is the type of person that this person is, and I refuse to continue to give you any type of power, bro. Like, I never gave it to you to begin with, but like, can I get a cigarette? Oh, let me get a little bit more of that soda. I don't know, I gave it to you because I didn't want to accidentally spill it.
Okay.
Like, I'm a good ass person. Don't come for me, man. I hate it. You know my number, cool. I don't know. Don't call me. Don't come for me. Like, how many more warnings do I have to give? I mean, please somebody answer me this. If a person stands in front of you and tells you, heed to my warning, I want to see you in red. That's all I want. You on the ground and in red. The next time, that's exactly how it's going to be, because you're going to drive me to that point. You're still standing at my threshold. I literally have to get ready to jump out my chair and lose it on you for you to understand how fucking serious I am. And then you want to text me like I don't know where your address is. Then you want to text me like I do not know where you laid your head. The day you stopped by here, I spit mad knowledge that you ain't know that I know. Again, I bowed out and let you enjoy my dude. He did his run around and his play and whatever the fuck he did, which is what I sent his ass to fucking do. Oh, you want to start rolling that way? I'm going to back out before you really fuck up your family situation to the point that you're going to be dead to your fam, because we're getting tired of the retardedness. So I bowed out. You're welcome. You're welcome. You thought you took him? No. If he told you he left, bitch, I still got the text messages to prove that I walked away. I keep all my stuff for people who claim they don't have no good memories. You feel me? You never know what you're gonna need it. I still got it. I walked away because I was not gonna let my kids continue to be disrespected. I walked away because the majority of the time was being spent with other kids that were not his, instead of him spending it with his kids. You feel me? But you're that type of female that you didn't give a damn as long as you had the nigga. So how you get them is how you lose them. That's one, and we all know this. But not just that. The type of father they are to the kids that they left behind is the type of father they're going to be to the ones that they have with you. See, that's another thing I don't like. And this has nothing to do with mental health issues, but it's part of parenting. So another thing I don't like, y'all niggas don't gotta love each other. Y'all don't gotta like each other. Y'all don't gotta respect each other. But because there's kids, y'all gotta have a common ground, a mutual understanding. And it's like, some people think that just because they popped a seed with you, that they forever ever own you. No, if that was the case, then your whole situation would have went different, and your son wouldn't even be here. But at that time, I put myself first for the first time in a long ass time, and it is what it is. But now you just gotta live with it and leave me alone, because if I wasn't looking for you then, even though I knew where you were then, when all this started. So if I really had wanted to, I could have, but I didn't. Feel me? Hey yo, did you find the drink? Because I swear I didn't take a sip.
Oh, shoot.
But I'm sorry, y'all. I know this turned into a longer rant than it was supposed to. Give me a second, y'all.
It's really long.
It's pineapple soda. Okay. I was so not showing y'all that because this is not no darn porno channel. But it was pineapple soda. Okay, you can't let it all go to waste. And I'm only putting this post up to be honest with you, not because I don't care about anybody knowing my business, because y'all already know I'm just transparent. It is what it is. This is I created this channel, again, for me to help others that are like me and to help myself in the process. By me having this channel, I'm holding myself accountable so that I will hopefully not allow my PTSD or anything to trigger me so bad that I'm going to go out here and do something stupid in these streets. But that's why I tell people it is imperative and very important for you to know yourself and your condition. It's important for you to be okay with who you are and live good within your skin, because at the end of the day, if you don't know your stuff, you can go murder somebody and don't even realize that you murdered them, why you murdered them, what the hell happened, because you just snapped from a drop of a hat. Like, the psychiatrist that evaluated me last literally put on my paperwork my PTSD. Like, you know how some people, well, I'm sorry, I be talking to y'all like y'all really sitting here, and I know this is YouTube and it probably ain't the correct way of doing things, but I feel like if I do it the other way, I'm really not talking to y'all like fam. I'm just talking to y'all like for real, like on some strangers, and it's not supposed to be like that. So I really do talk to y'all like y'all just sitting right here. Like right now my phone's in front of the yellow chair while I'm holding it, right? So I'm really talking to the yellow chair like y'all sitting here, like whatever. I ain't gonna fight with it no more. Okay. I don't got time. What was I saying? There's so many things running through my head right now. Like, y'all don't understand. I have so many homicidal thoughts running through my head right now. So many suicidal thoughts running through my head right now. Like, I have so much running through my head right now to trying to keep a thought. Even in the process of doing nails yesterday, like, after I got that message and I sent my message back, and it took my cousin calling whatever to really de-escalate me from really getting into a car and going to the location that I know is the location, and ended up in, somebody's jail cell. So I started doing the nails, and I was like, yo, after I talked to her and she let me vent, whatever, and she whooped my ass verbally, for real. But Jazz, for somebody who wasn't sure about what the hell they were doing, that is the first time in all of our lives, because obviously we've been in lives since birth, because I am older than you, so whatever, you actually hit it on the nail. Thank you. You really did. So apparently these YouTube videos are really actually, damn, even if it only helps my family understand me, really are actually doing their thing, because you really hit it in the nail, which really allowed me to get it together and get 2 sets done yesterday and not literally see red. I saw red, don't get me wrong, because I had the red nail polish right there, and I really wanted to use it and do a whole bunch of crazy stuff I was thinking in my head I really was going to do, but I'm like, nah, because people going to look at these nails and be like, bruh, what's going on here? Like, and so I was like, duh, kept some certain colors away, so I wouldn't get in no trouble, but it did help. So thank you, like, for real. I mean, I know you did it in the privacy of whatever, because I didn't have the camera recording, but you hit it. You hit it right in the nail. You saw the situation for what it really is. You understood why it triggered me and bothered me so bad. You respected the fact that it triggered me and bothered me so bad. And you didn't belittle it. You did not make me feel like a stupid retard for being triggered the way that I was. Like, you didn't make me feel dumb. You didn't make me feel like it was about men when it wasn't. It's just about principle of freaking respect. That is so disrespectful. Like, I don't deal with females like that. It's so disrespectful. For real. Like, it really is. Because your beef is with the person who you're sleeping with. He was mine. Okay? You started schooling with him knowing I was in the picture. You didn't give a fuck. I bowed out. I don't owe you nothing. I don't owe you nothing. So stop coming for me. Because at the end of the day, them disrespect's finna end. Because I got a lot of disrespect you done did to catch you up on, boo. So please stop adding to that pile. Because for me, the main thing is respect, man, on anything. Respect and lies. That's it. Keep it a buck and don't disrespect me. That's all I care about. But you doing both, ho. And for what? Because I'm not coming for you. Because I'm not paying you no mind. Because I'm not paying you no attention. Because your rah don't mean nothing. But you're not going to mentally bully us. Because see, I also know you got mental health issues. And if I really was that spiteful, grimy, slimy, dirty, no good for rotten snake, I would be all in your head. Because I'm good at being in people's heads. But if I don't want to mentally be bullied, why am I going to mentally bully somebody else? It's not cool. But if you push me and you keep dialing my number, I'm going to answer that call. And I'm going to give you what you've been asking. That's how mad I am. I just really got to get this out there. Because this is really bothering me. Like, why can't parents just parent? Why is that so difficult? And mind you, the same beef that I had when him and I weren't together. So when are you gonna see the baby? Like, the last time you saw her was on this day. I know you had to work here. My beef was mainly like, when are you gonna see Stank? When are you gonna do this? When that? Like, you said you was gonna come see Stank. You didn't see Stank. You said you was gonna call her. At one point, I would even take a video chat dad over a no dad. Like, just call her every day then. Just video chat once with her every day. And I'm good. I'm happy. At least you're being a dad the best way that you can. But you know what it is to get Lynette, this mother out here playing daddy to these other kids while his daughter at home, his kids at home crying for daddy. That's where I had to pump the brakes at. And that's where I really had to start getting a little more rowdy. It had nothing to do with you. And it had nothing to do, per se, with your kids. It's the principle of the matter. He has his own seed that he was not being a father to or a daddy to. Too busy chasing a tail and worrying about her kids. That he neglected ours. So you're sitting here thinking I give two flying flukes that you tasted it, tried it, got it. Or even if you still got it again, you really think I care. Because like I tell people all the time, okay, you want to hop on that one? I'm going to politely let him know I can hop on the next one too. And what? Sooner or later, your body part's going to stop working. And then what you going to do, ho? What you going to have in your belt then? Where you going to be living then?